welcome back to another episode of Punky's World. Today on Punky's World, I was given this lantern by a client. They said they can't get it to charge, and I'm like, okay, I'll take a college dropout tryout on it and see if I can't fix it for them. I plug it in, and I noticed that it's charging, so I let it sit and charge for a couple hours, and I was able to get it to turn on, and it's very dim, as you can see. And that's because it's just running off of this 2.0 amperage output cable. As soon as I unplug it, it shuts off. We have to go further down the rabbit hole to figure out what the funk is all about with this son of a bitch. So we're gonna take this apart and see if it's properly charging. Maybe we have a bad cell, I don't know. Come along for the journey and let's tear into this bitch. This lantern is made by Farpoint. It's got a few screws on the bottom right there. I'm just going to use the old trusty screwdriver just because I don't feel like switching tips on my screw gun. And we're just going to pull off these screws and see if we can't access the bottom to see what the hell is going on. So far the screws are the same. Now I'm doing the other two that are right here. They're all the same so far. Got that one. Perfect. This looks like a good bag. Let's throw it in there. Alright, what happens if we pull this up? Is it going to open up on us? There we go. What we need to do is we need to see if it's actually charging. So right here, this little piece slides into that spot right there where the USB section is for the charging spot. There's also a spot right here, and that's where the power switch is. See if we can't slide that out. Perfect, we slid that one out. I'm gonna just put a little Sharpie mark that's gonna be invisible. I'm just gonna write B for button. Okay, let's see here. It looks like they glued the battery in, which I would expect nothing less than that. And I see that this is going into here. Let's see if we can test the voltage, because this is the input for the battery right here. Okay, so these cells are bad, I think. I'm pretty certain that these cells are bad, or it's just not charging it, or it's trying to charge it. And we're gonna determine that too. I have a long cord. I'm gonna plug into this section right here. And I got a light that's coming on right there. Hopefully you can see that. And we're gonna test to see if anything is going to the battery. I don't know if we have a bad solder spot on there or what, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Do we have any charge going into here? Poke at it here. Okay, so we got charge going into it. It looks like, yeah, we got 3.7. If I unhook it, we got nothing. We determined that this one right here is for the battery. Yeah, these batteries are so flat dead. I don't think these batteries are taking the charge. I think we could maybe make a pack. Yeah, it should be 3.7 volts, and it's not. Let us see. Let's see where it's at, because the charger's disconnected. Let's see how low it's dropped. Yeah, I think this pack is just curtains, if you ask me. Let's build a new pack. In here I have a box of random cell batteries, failed Ryobi BMSs. This one came off of a stick-powered vacuum, I think. But these cells, I think, will do us well. These ones are already spot welded from the vacuum system. Get it off, and we can rebuild this pack. Owie, owie! Ow! I hurt myself. Okay, we got that off. These two were already spot welded together, so that's two. Now we need to open up this other pack. I want to take a look at it. Let's just cut it open. And this one says GT18650. Take a look at these little bad boys here. It's got the BMS right here. I'm just gonna cut this. Move this out of our way. We'll put new strapping on it. I just want to get this off. Okay. So this is positive and this is the negative side. So we'll have to put new strapping in that. This is wired differently, so we also need to pull this off and put these on the same plane because this is a series battery. All right, got that spot weld off. That one off too. We'll take a voltage sample. This is positive right here on the top, and I'm getting 3.4 on the meter. I know you can't see that. This one's 3.434, 3.421, so they're fairly close in range. Now we need to rebuild this BMS and put new strapping on there. We'll separate this pack completely. There we go. Now it's off. Good old new strapping. Alright, so I'm just going to make the strapping a little bit smaller. So I got it on there. We have new strapping. It's not the prettiest, I know, but this is the new BMS strapping, and we're going to put it on our new battery pack. From here, which you can tell, this is our negative side, this is our positive side. Right here is where our positive side is going to be. We'll start with the positive side. Hopefully we have enough juice to weld it. I think I'm pretty low on battery. Yeah, I'm low. There we go. Actually, yeah, that did great. Okay, and now I got these right here. Okay, and now we'll test the wires here and see what our voltage is. Yep, we got a working pack. Okay. Okay, we gotta solder our new wires together, then we can start assembling this. Great. Okay, liquid electric tape it is. It's gonna be great. It'll be perfectly fine for this. Let's get this on here as well. And I bet if we, yeah, see, it's already working because this pack is good. All right, liquid electric tape. You only need a tiny dab of this stuff. And this is just some basic Harbor Freight stuff. There's different grades and stuff of it out there. I'm just gonna put a little, just a little dab on it like that. Little dab will do you. And this stuff is messy in a sense that it'll shrink down, but try not, if it drips on anything, clean it up right away. Allegedly, it's charging it. So if I can put a meter on it. Right now it's at 3.441. We're gonna plug in our charging cable. We have a couple blinks happening down here, and we're at 3.493. So it's charging. I think the batteries are pretty fully charged anyways. And let's see what happens if I turn it on. Let's try to kill this battery some more. It's going down. Let's unplug the power. 3.053. It's going back up. 3.6. Yeah, it's charging. Okay, great. I think we fixed it. Hell yeah. Let's put this prick back together. I'm gonna take a little bit of glue and just put a little bead of glue right here, just so the pack doesn't move around at all. All right, we gotta put our little front light here. That way it fits in there perfectly. Great. We know the orientation of how this goes now. Let's give it a little smack. Now we can put our screws back in. They're all the same style screws, so it doesn't matter which way you go on it. Fantastic. We have a light. And just like that, we are back in business with our lights. It works perfectly. The BMS seems like it's working. We got that mode. We got this mode. We got that mode. We got that mode. We got that mode. We got all the modes working on this thing. We replaced the cells with actually a little bit better milliamp hour cells, which is good. It'll be an improvement for this thing overall. But yeah, we were able to bring this thing back to life. I'm gonna put it on the charger. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Punky's World. I seriously never know what I'm gonna work on next, so it's kind of fun just tinkering and taking apart random things. So I hope you're just as excited to see me on the channel when I come to you with another project to fix, tinker with, to see if we can give it a college dropout try and bring it back to life and avoid landfill time. Cheers, everybody! I'm gonna go hunt for ghosts or something. Ooh. Cheers, guys.